violin is without doubt one of the noblest and most characteristic examples of the masterpieces of handicraft. It was by basing himself upon a century-old tradition that Stradivarius, by his art and skill, created an instrument which attained the height of perfection. And the pride of the craftsman was indeed justified in his signing his masterpiece to immortalize his name. Equally well known to us is a name which was for our ancestors already the symbol of a masterpiece. For almost a century, the Tissot family has taken an active part in the perfecting and developing of the watch. These modern masterpieces are the fruit of many years of research and scientific experiment on the part of the members of this profession and of the employment of new methods helped by the use of incredibly precise instruments. When this old Tissot watch, pride of our grandfather, appeared on the market, who could have imagined that one day it would be reproduced in a size 50 times smaller and with more precision than the original model? Here is the fine mechanism of this new timepiece. If we compare it to the mechanism of a man's ordinary wristwatch or to the tip of a match, we will better understand with what care it must be constructed. One must look under the microscope to realize the sensitiveness of the movement and of the different parts. Some of them are no bigger and often much smaller than the tip of a match. Now we see how minute are certain parts of the Tissot watch. Even with tweezers, it is often difficult to take hold of these parts. 50,000 of them barely fill a thimble, and many are small enough to enable them to be placed on the wing of a fly. These are the dimensions used in making a Tissot watch, and these 50,000 minute parts, what are they? The microscope gives us the answer. They are extremely fine and delicate screws. Compare them to this fly's wing. Because of their small dimensions, these parts must be processed to 1,000th of a millimeter. 1,000th of a millimeter is 1/50th of the thickness of a human hair. This is not a wire, but a human hair. Next to the important parts used for the setting up of the balance can be seen superfine springs and high-grade steel pivots. If we examine the pivots more closely under the microscope, we can ascertain that the tips are slightly finer than the human hair, however fine it may be. Even the balance, which is in constant movement while the watch is functioning, is much smaller than a thumbtack. Here you see under the microscope an enlarged photograph of one of these balances. Guess what this monster beside it is? It is simply the point of a thumbtack. We can consider as masterpieces of technical skill not only each part of the movement of the Tissot watch, but especially of the Tissot automatic. This watch continues to function over a period of years without the need of winding. There is in the watch a small winding mechanism, a tiny pendulum which winds the watch at each movement of the wrist. Every Tissot automatic watch is submitted to a 6-hour test to prove its durability and dependability. But of what use is protection against shocks if the glass is breakable? The automatic Tissot watch is naturally provided with an unbreakable glass. Moreover, it is non-magnetic. Thus, the Tissot watch may take its place among the modern masterpieces of technical skill. A creation of scientific correctness and precision, shock-proof, non-magnetic, and equipped with a self-winding device. These are the features of the Tissot automatic. Each Tissot movement is fitted to a case of unique construction and design. Each model is an individual creation of world-famous Geneva designers whose traditional craftsmanship enjoys universal renown. Here are but a few of the latest Tissot creations. Your jeweler will be pleased to show them to you. The Tissot trademark is the guarantee of an accurate timepiece of superior quality.